again, it's a warm welcome to you watching Daily Trends right here on Pinax News. My name is AA. Seated today, I have what is trending today on social media and all other platforms. We all heard about the sudden demise of Ifeanyi Adekele Jr. Davido's heir apparent to his throne. When Davido is not there, we all know that it is only your first son or your son that takes over from you. But unfortunately, on the 31st of October, we heard the sad news that his heir has passed on. And because of that, the annual festival that he has been holding every November has been postponed. The AWAY festival that the OBO organization has been organizing every year. This year, unfortunately, because of the demise of his son, has been postponed. And so, guys, this is the evidence showing clearly that it is now shifted to the November 18th, 2023. Let's read this together. So from Davido, he says, Davido presents AWAY Festival. Are we African yet? We have made a difficult but necessary decision to postpone AWAY Festival until Saturday, November 18th, 2023. It is necessary for Davido to spend time with his family and loved ones at this time. To all ticket buyers, your ticket will be honored for the 2023 date. Thank you for understanding, and we look forward to seeing you all in the near future. And so this is coming from the management of the OBO. Unfortunately, on the 31st of October 2022, he lost his son. Just like we all know, Davido and Chioma are still mourning their beloved son, Ifeanyi Adekele, who happens to be just 3 years old. We all recall that on the 20th of October, there was a grand birthday celebration ongoing for Ifeanyi. But unfortunately, right after the event, just some few days, 11 days after the birthday, that was where we heard the sudden news. And upon what we heard shows clearly that it was as a result of carelessness, negligence, and also people that were not so conscious about the boy at that time, where they couldn't watch him, safeguard or properly take care of him. But unfortunately, we all cannot take death away from us. As if death lays its easy hands upon your loved one, it will be so unfortunate that we wouldn't be able to retrieve or get him or her back to life. And so, on the 31st of October, let me take our minds back a little. We had the news that Davido's best friend, in fact, one close friend of him, came on social media to post on her Instagram page saying, saying to the world that Ifeanyi has passed on. And how did she get the information is what is raising the greatest hint, where people are saying, indeed, she has a hand in what has happened, because the father, the mother, people that were even in the house at that moment didn't come on social media to broadcast the news to us. So how come you, who is not even staying inside the house, was able to spread this news? Well, this thing happened in Banana Island at Davido's house, the house where his father gave to him as a gift in Banana Island. When we talk about wealth, they are one of the wealthiest people ever in Nigeria. Davido and his friends. Also, they cheer themselves up over there. And so, Davido and Chioma went for family gathering. And unfortunately, Ifeanyi was left in the care of the nanny and also the chef. But the nanny said she got a call, a minute call. Just 1 minute after the call, she returned not finding Ifeanyi where she left him. And so, unfortunately, the chef also said the nanny he left Ifeanyi in the care of the nanny. The nanny also said she left Ifeanyi in the care of the chef, and they were just putting on blame game, so on and so forth. Eventually, the police came to the scene, where all the staff in the house, all 8 people who were there at the moment, were arrested, only for us to know that it was due to the security man that they realized that Ifeanyi was lying in the pool there for close to over 20 minutes and even more. They didn't know when the child fell inside the pool, and they didn't know the time limit that crossed. But calculating the time at which the lady had the call to calculating that distance and that strength could tell us that indeed it was about 20 minutes or more that the incident happened. And so unfortunately, because the security man couldn't come in time, I mean, everybody was looking out for Ifani. Where is Ifani? Searching for him in his room, searching for him under any place where a human being will be able to hide. And so they decided to look for him. And lo and behold, they only found him inside the pool, where all sorts of things regarding he coming back to life, where people are praying he should come back to life, taking him to hospitals, putting tubes upon his neck and all that, yet still Ifani couldn't make it. And so this has really dampened the heart and the soul of Davido and Chioma, even to the extent of making Chioma go to the hospital, where, as I'm speaking to you, she's still not okay, because some were saying the news brought a shock to her, and that it led her to the hospital, where she fell unconscious, was there for a couple of days before she came back home. And now this thing is still ongoing, and it is really causing a great traumatize in her life, the life of Davido and all that. So we are still cheering them on and also praying that anything that they are looking out for being positive should come through. And others too were saying it was the fault of Davido for the son to pass on in that sad news, because how come you would introduce your son to nothing but a pool? And definitely, we know kids, they fancy things that you introduce to them, and especially when it's interesting, they think you are doing them some good. So if nobody is around, you definitely want to explore, have fun in that order. And so the child also decided to go have fun in there. So people are saying Davido needs to be taken to the cells and placed in jail for parental negligence, and also introducing the child to something that isn't really worth it at his tender age, forgetting that we are living in the world where water is around us. About 70% of the earth is covered with water. And so if you teach your son how to swim, you are doing the right thing. Just that the son was very young, 3 years old, but unfortunately we cannot say anything about it any longer, because no matter what we do, no matter what that happens, the child has already passed on. And so this has led to the postponement of AWAY. So if you have already bought your ticket, don't think you have wasted your ticket. It is not wasted yet. You will definitely be able to use that same ticket that you bought in order to come for the AYWY festival on the 18th of November 2023. Close your eyes and open it. By the time you realize 2023 will be here, and we will also be greeting 2024 in no time. So guys, thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to follow us, like, subscribe, and share. Bye for now.